Shalom, shalom. All right, back again through the Spirit Power Yahweh I'll shower with another lesson, Lord willing, be edifying. But first, let's give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rechak Wadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who were well within the scriptures and taught us this amath, all right, which is the truth and the true doctrine and breakdown of these scriptures. All right. Once again, you know, this is another prophecy lesson going into the mark of the beast being a radio frequency identification device, the RFID chip, or also known as the NFC chip. Okay, and this is vital information for the masses of Israel. Okay, and mainly Israel only, because that's who the Lord is dealing with. Those are the chosen people of the Most High. Okay, and that being said, the Lord is only dealing with that nation. So all of these prophecies that's written in these scriptures is really appointed to you Israelites. Okay, it's appointed to you Israelites because you are the true native people of the Bible and who Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is. Okay, but basically getting back to the point, this is vital information for our people, you know, you Israelites out there, all you tribes, because this devil is against us, man, which we know this devil is Esau Edom. Okay, he's against us. You know, he's against the whole nation. He's against the Most High. Okay, and he's against, you know, everything we stand for, these laws, commandments. He's against righteousness. Okay, and him making this RFID chip mandatory is going to put most of Israel in bad standards with the Most High. Okay, Esau making this RFID chip mandatory. We already know 2/3 of our people is going to take that chip. 2/3 of our people is going to, you know, basically bow down and worship Esau in the beast system. We know this already. Okay. But we still have to preach this word to warn the people. We still have to preach this word to wake up the elect, man. Okay? So, without further ado, this is Revelations chapter 13. Verse 15. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right, so basically the beast is this system, okay? NATO, the EU, the different alliance, the different nations that's in alliance with, you know, America, you know, because this is the second leg of Rome, you know. America stems off of the Roman Empire. And to be completely honest, America stems off all of the, you know, ancient pagan empires. From Babylon all the way down to Rome, man. You know, the Medo-Persians, the Grecians, and so on and so forth. This is the worst captivity ever. So with that being said, this is going to be the worst time period ever, man. Because this captivity, all right, this kingdom is basically all the pagan kingdoms in one. All the wickedness that the other kingdoms did, all the wickedness that the Assyrians, the Babylonians, or same thing. All the wickedness that the Babylonians, the Medo-Persians, the Grecians, the Romans did, is all here today in one captivity, in one kingdom, which is America, man. Okay, but this is the thing. This is not going to just happen in America. It's going to happen globally and worldwide. That's what's gonna make this thing so great. This was gonna make Esau's agenda so great because he's gonna do this shit worldwide, which he's gonna enforce upon the other nations. We already see it happening in Sweden. We already see it happening in China. They're starting to move to more digital currency, man. They're moving their currency more digital. All right, their government has become more draconian. They're starting to enforce more, strict and harsh laws upon the people. We see it happening within these other countries. Okay, it's only a matter of time before it comes to America and Esau come down with that great wrath. All right, Salakia for my rambling, but the point is he's going to cause the masses of people to worship him by way of taking this RFID chip, man. And if you don't take it, then he's going to kill you. You know, if you don't take it, he's going to kill you and make you an example to the rest of the people. But even if he does that, man, it's all good, man. You know, because the Lord is going to give his men a reward for that. But back in Revelations 13, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their foreheads, which small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, that sums up everybody on earth, you know, because it don't matter if you small in society or great in society, it don't matter if you rich, you got a lot of money, or don't matter if you got shit at all, you dirt poor, you assed out. Esau still wants you to take that shit, man. He gonna enforce it upon you. He gonna enforce it upon you, man. Okay? It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, which that mark, you know, we already know that mark is talking about the RFID chip. It's talking about that implant, that stamp, you know, which is going to hold the new form of currency. We already see the dollar is being done away with. The dollar has no power. All right, we see how Esau, he's constantly printing money, printing more money, sending out these stimulus checks, and all it's doing is making the dollar weaker, making the economy weaker. Okay, and it's going to eventually lead to what? Inflation, was going to turn into hyperinflation, you know, to the point where Esau is going to just do away with the Bitcoin, do away with digital currency, and he's going to move on to the chip. You know, he's going to do away with, you know, credit cards. He's going to do away with paper. He's going to do away with all of that, man. And he's just going to come out with the chip, all right? First, he's going to make it seem to be convenient for you so you could willfully take it, all right? But then guess what? You're going to have people bucking up against it, man. You're going to have people refusing it. And that's where Esau, he's going to come down with great wrath, and he's going to enforce it, and it's going to become mandatory. And if you don't take it, then drastic measures is going to be taken on you. You know, which, brothers, we're preparing our mind for that. Okay, we're preparing our mind for Esau to come down upon us with that type of wrath. Because we don't plan on taking this, man. We know that if we take this chip, then we're enemies against the Most High, and the Lord is going to put us to death. All right. It says, verse 17, well, Salaki, that word mark, I want just for edification's sake, the word mark, when you go into the Greek, charagma, it means a thing inserted or implant. All right, that's in the Greek. In the Hebrew, the word mark means chawar, all right, which means a hole or cave, letting you know that you have to, that you have to get pierced, your skin has to be pierced through in order to get that implant, man. There has to be a hole or a cave in your skin in order to insert or implant that mark, which that mark is what? The RFID chip, man. Okay? And that the RFID chip is going to hold currency. It's going to hold currency to where you're no longer going to have to go on Cash App, PayPal. All right? You no longer have to go on Zelle, all these money apps, you know. You're no longer going to have to use a credit card. You no longer have to, pull out paper money. But guess what? With the swipe of the hand, you could do this. That's going to be the new thing, the new saying in the world. With the swipe of the hand, you could do this. With the swipe of the arm, with the swipe of this, So that's going to be the new way of living. It says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here was wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 666. Okay? And guess what, man? That's talking about the RFID chip. You know, because within that RFID chip is a barcode that holds currency. You know, it's a barcode. Anything you buy Here, even now, anything you pick up and buy, any item, it has a barcode on it. If you go to the store and pick up a bag of chips, you go to the store and get a bottle of Yaya, you go get something to drink, you go get a charger, you go get anything from the store, it has a barcode on it. And what they do, they scan the barcode and the price rings up, tell you the price, you exchange the money, you buy what you buy, okay? That has no longer has to be done anymore once this RFID chip come into play. All you have to do is swipe your hand, or wherever the fuck you get chipped, Salakia for my language, wherever you get chipped at, swipe it, or they bloop, scan you, okay? Oh, you got the chip, boom. You ain't got to do nothing. They just scan you, you walk out with what you got, It's going to be the new way of living. But if you get that RFID, because that's the thing, like I said earlier, Esau is going to push it and make it seem like it's something convenient for you, something convenient for your everyday living. That's what's going to make the people want to willfully take it. He going to use athletes. He going to use well-favored celebrities that's highly esteemed in society, mainly in Israel, because that's who he targeting. He targeting you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, because he know that you're the people of God, okay? He knows you're the people of God. So what he's trying to do is turn the Lord's people away from him, all right, and turn the Lord away from his people so that he can fulfill his agenda without any type of, spiritual or without any type of interference, without any type of interference, without any type of divine intervention coming to pass, coming apart to play. But guess what, man? The Lord is not going to let Esau Edom fulfill the device of his craftiness. The Lord is not going to let him fulfill his new world order plan, because there's certain bounds this devil cannot pass, man. Okay? And this is one of them bounds he cannot pass. Esau literally wants to turn you into his robot, man, where he can control you, where he can program you, and you can't think for yourself no more. Now, if you do get that RFID chip, this is the judgment for it. For all those who participate in society, who's down for this beast system, everybody who cooned out, who trust in Esau, trust in their government, trust in the world. Okay, if you take the RFID chip, this is your judgment. Revelations 14, and I'm going to start at verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, okay, it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Okay, so that's the judgment for taking that chip. You're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the elect, in the presence of the archangels, in the presence of Yahweh Shai, in the presence of the Lord Yahweh. You're going to be burning up, tormented in that fire. Okay? Matter of fact, to give you a more vivid description on that judgment for taking that chip, this is, and brothers already know where I'm going with it. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Okay? And guess what? If you take the RFID chip, not only is you fighting against the Lord's holy people, you fighting against the Lord himself. So how much more? You're not just fighting against the Lord's elect, you fighting against the Lord himself if you take the RFID chip, man. Because now you basically making an alliance with Esau Edom and his beast system. And the Lord, Yahweh, coming back to destroy Esau and the beast system. To destroy this kingdom, man, this wicked ass place. It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. In order for you to still be standing, your spirit has to still be in your body. All right. So if your flesh is melting off your bones, and you still alive to feel it, The Lord is putting the spirit on you to still feel that shit, man. And that's you being tormented with that fire and brimstone, whether it be by a nuclear missile, or whether it be by the fire being shot off by the chariots, man, or whether it be by, just you getting caught up in the destruction. It says, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Your eyes gonna melt out your eye sockets. Your tongue is gonna melt out your mouth. The flesh is gonna melt off your bones, and you still gonna be alive to feel all of it, man. The scriptures say, with them they do hurt, So that's the judgment for taking the RFID chip, man. And that's why the scriptures say, through the terrors of the Lord we persuade men, okay? Because the elect is going to hear this, they're going to read that, and they're going to fear, man. They're going to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. They're going to fear the things that the Lord could do to them, and in their mind, in their heart, they're going to have it to where they're not going to take that RFID chip. And Lord willing, we are those men, that we do not give into that temptation or take that chip, okay? And this is the reward for those who refuse. This is the reward for those who endure to the end, okay? Who endure temptation and who don't take that RFID chip. Revelations 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, okay? And for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his mark in their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. So the men who get put to death for not taking the RFID chip, guess what? They're going to be the first ones to be raising up, to be beamed up on a chariot, and they're going to reign with the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua forever, endeavor, and ever, man. Okay, and they're going to receive crowns on their head. They're going to receive great glory. They're going to receive, everything that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua promised us. The kingdom, great dominion, great power. We're going to be joint heirs with Yahushua. So everything that Yahushua inherited, when he finished his work here on earth, we're going to inherit once we finish our work here on earth. Okay? Endure to the end, man. That's what it's about. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish. And you got to finish strong, man. This is the last lap. We almost here, brothers. We almost out this captivity, man. Endure and be strong. Okay? So with that being said, Lord willing, that was an edifying lesson through the spirit power Yahweh Yahushua to those who can receive it and those of the body. Once again, call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rechak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well within the scripture, who taught us this truth. And shalom to all those who believe in Yahweh Yahushua, pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom, abad babal.